Hey everybody, this is the Puck Drops here once again. Peter 5 Foot, another coronavirus National Hockey League suspension session. We got day number 9. 3 games tonight because the Flyers series is over. The Islanders are moving on to round 2. So the first game 5s, you've got Edmonton and Calgary, the Battle of Alberta. No handshakes here, but the winner goes back south to Calgary with the chance to win the series. A 2-2 series tie between Calgary and Edmonton. Huge game. Then we've got Tampa Bay and Toronto. If the Maple Leafs win, we're headed back up north for a game 6. If the Lightning win, the series is over. They'll wait the winner of Boston and Florida tomorrow. And in the last game, the St. Louis Blues face off against the Minnesota Wild. The Minnesota Wild win a game 6 back up north to the state of hockey. If the Blues win, we will have a handshake line in St. Louis, and the Blues will advance to the second round and still be dancing to play the winner of the series between the Colorado Avalanche and the Dallas Stars. Also, you guys, I don't know if I ever told any of you, but I go to Montclair State University. I'm going there as a broadcasting student because I want to be a hockey broadcaster and continue this stuff on the radio and on the air. And I'm involved in the radio station, which has just started a YouTube channel. They've got a lot of great content. They've got sports content. They've got a few hockey content. Any of you hockey fans will certainly see a lot if you check that. That's WMSC Radio or just WMSC. Check that on YouTube. They're a great YouTube channel. Subscribe. Absolutely like, subscribe, everything. They want to be an even bigger channel and be able to create logos and all of this fun stuff so they can be as the biggest channel. But to do that, they need 100 subscribers. Right now, I believe they have 74. So any of you fans of me, go to WMSC, Montclair, WMSC. I may put a link in. Yeah, here it is. I'll put a link in right now. WMSC Radio or WMSC. Look that up when you can on YouTube and subscribe to them. Like all their videos, like all their content. Please do it. They're such a great channel. They do so well, and also tell them that I sent you again. But we'll go back to this now, of course. I'm not just pleading. I just wanted to set that up. And here we go. Back to hockey, back to Game 5 of the 2020 Western Conference Corners, the Battle of Alberta, Calgary, and the Edmonton Oilers. Huge face-off. The Oilers and Calgary. Nugent Hopkins, he'll try to win the draw. He got it pushed away. They threw it down for Gaudreau. Johnny Gaudreau shoots and a save by Talbot Holtz. Smith holds, excuse me. Try to win a draw. Holds on, thrown to the side. Again, any questions, comments on this game now would be very, very important. Shot one and directed off of Smith. Actually didn't even hit him, but it was close to where he was. And it poke it on for Anthony. Andreas shoots, and that's blocked by a Calgary stick. Winner goes south to Calgary with the chance to win the series. The series is tied 2-2. That one thrown and blocked by Calgary. Edmonton has had the shots, but Calgary has had the advantage shots on goal. They fired one, a rocket, and he missed it. Completely missed the net. Cheyenne tried to kick it down. Holding there. Slapper score! Might have been deflected. Might have been misdirected. No, it's a clean shot right through the boards by, not sure there, but Flames roster. But it went in. What a shot, and it's Anderson. Rasmus Anderson scores from the right side, and it is 1-0 Calgary. Trying to pull a point there, and Anderson gives it for Giordano. Back from Anderson. Across and shoots in off the backhand play. McDavid is forecheck. Tried to kick it down. Owned behind the net. And held off of by Clefbaum. Nugent Hopkins to McDavid. McDavid, toe drag, backhand save, Talbot. Nugent Hopkins won it back. And thrown along from center ice. They spiked it back for Tkachuk. Tkachuk, Monahan's in front. They spike one, try to center it. Won't go. Edmonton to center ice. They shoot in. They're down 1-0. Close to an icing. It will not be. Front! Oh, a save, Talbot. Here comes Tkachuk on the left side. Tkachuk holds. Centers one and didn't even hit the stick. Edmonton's got it back. 8:40 to go. The Oilers trail by 1 and they dump it in. Held in. Centered and couldn't find the stick of Klefbom, who holds and gives it on and blocked again. To Gaudreau. Johnny Gaudreau moving and holding. Gaudreau turns. Waits off of the one stick. Turning behind the net. Centered in front. A shot and a save by Smith. Big face off in front of Mike Smith. The Calgary Flames. Won by Edmonton, finally. Taken back for McDavid, who feeds to Nugent Hopkins, and McDavid is dumped. Nugent Hopkins holds. Right to the right wall where he's pinned. They tried to take it. It's Anderson who threw it away. To center, Calgary holds. Fires, blocked. Giordano, that was the play. They spike it in and a high stick holds it down. 3 minutes to go. Shot and a save made. Another save by Smith. He covers. 2:34 to go. Holding on, he tried to backhand it down. The Oilers win the draw. Off the right wall. The Oilers somehow keep it in. Holding on, firing it wide. 1:30 to go. At the last 90 seconds of period 1. Edmonton keeps it going. Giordano and Sheahan was hit hard. Thrown it back. Holds. Fires. Hit the blocker. Edmonton one last chance. Andreas Antanasiou with the puck. Man without a hat. Then shot it wide. Calgary gets it to center. And that'll be period number 1. A blast by Anderson makes it 1-0 Calgary. Nugent Hopkins against Tkachuk. Won by Tkachuk. Then off of Giordano, now to Gaudreau. Gaudreau holding on. Pass in front. Wait, backhander. Might have beaten Smith, but Tkachuk missed the net. And here come the Oilers. Holding on. Glove down. Talbot, and he covers. The face-off, the Oilers will try to win. They will. Fires one, blocked off a skate. Antanasiou to the point. Holds on Bear. Glove down, Talbot, and he covers. And an Oiler is dumped. That's Antanasiou in front of Cam Talbot. But both top lines are out there. Actually, only the Calgary top line is. And that is Anderson, who found a way to hurt and then intercepted by Bear, who lost the puck. A power play coming up to Edmonton. Calgary's going to be shorthanded soon. Shot one deflected, and the Flames will touch it. And their guy will go to the box. It's a slash. And the guy going in is going to be Monahan. Tkachuk. Puck cleared all the way down. Klefbom goes and retrieves. One last chance, Connor McDavid. McDavid here on the power play. McDavid holding. Backhand shot, a save by Talbot. Thrown and blocked and cleared. All the way down to Smith, who holds behind his net. Taken back, spike where Draisaitl across to Sheahan, and they go to Antanasiou on for McDavid. McDavid holding on. McDavid deflected off his stick at 45 seconds to go. The Flames clear. Cleft bomb to Draisaitl. Back to Athanasiou. Andreas holding to the left circle. Athanasiou centers one off the stick. Cleared away around. And then Draisaitl. Back a shot. Shan! Save Talbot. Flames clear. With 10 seconds to go, it's wired around. Clefbaum has it now, and the penalty is up. Here comes Draisaitl. 5-on-5. Shoots, and that one hit the inside of the post. Draisaitl with it again. Backhander sticked away. Nugent Hopkins shoots, and that's blocked. Another chance. Talbot covers. 12:42 to go. Calgary's been a stifling defensive team, and they've been good at it. Won by Calgary. Taken back, Giordano holding. That was Jankowski, actually. Centered in front. Clefbaum's able to intercept that. And thrown back. Calgary takes it, and then he got logged out. Can't poke the puck easily. Then he lost it. Taken back from Gaudreau. On for Tkachuk. Monahan's in the middle. Tkachuk with it. Blocked off his stick. And Edmonton's got it here. The third line clears. They dump it around, actually. It wasn't a direct clear. Then a play by shot save, Talbot. Defenseman turned the puck over. Now to Gaudreau. Johnny Gaudreau, nobody's on his side. Passes it along. Here comes Tkachuk, backhand pass. There's a shot that went wide as Anderson missed the play. Athanasiou, they give on close where Sheahan was. Sheahan holds, can't shoot. Here's Gaudreau. 5:40 to go for Calgary. Johnny Gaudreau turns to the center side. Holding, Gaudreau shoots blocked. Athanasiou will hurry it up for the Edmonton Oilers. To the Calgary blue line, he lost it. Now Anderson across center ice. Anderson holds. Pass in front, and Monahan can't get it. The play from Bear, who poked it to Clefbaum, but he lost the puck. Athanasiou now with it. Left side to the middle, back to Athanasiou. And Edmonton has to go back on side, and they just dump it into the Calgary zone. Clearing it back for Monahan to Gaudreau. Gaudreau passed off the skates, but he's got it to Tkachuk. Tkachuk holds, shoots, kicked away by Smith. 50 seconds to go. Here's Connor McDavid here in period 2. McDavid twirls. He's pursued. Down for Tkachuk, who's pursued of his own. Shoots it away for Anderson. Anderson behind his own net. Taken away McDavid. In front, tried to go to the blue line, and he can't. It's poked away, and that's the end of period 2. No score in period 2. It stays 1-0 Calgary as we head to the third. Tkachuk against Nugent Hopkins. Actually, Monahan took the center draw. Here's McDavid off the face-off, win by the Oilers. Try to keep it in. There's a chance. Backhand save, rebound, score! Connor McDavid. It's a 1-1 tie. Less than a minute in from Nugent Hopkins. The great play by Nugent Hopkins, and Talbot was worried about Nugent Hopkins and was not worried about Connor McDavid, who finally scores a goal. It's 1-1. Anderson across Monahan. Monahan turns, waits in the middle to Chuck. Can't shoot. Monahan can save Smith. Athanasiou's got it. He's hit hard. And for Monahan, behind Smith. Monahan twirls. Monahan can't shoot. He's hit hard. Here comes Bear. Back from Draisaitl to Sheahan. Sheahan loses the puck. Calgary right up the middle to Tkachuk. Tkachuk holding. Waits to the Stanley Cup Playoffs logo. Tkachuk to the center. Fires one. Deflected and a save by Smith, who holds. Smith covers the puck, and it's a good play there. Again, any questions and comments will be good. Face off, draw. Won by Edmonton. On the right side, they drop off to Nugent Hopkins. On the right wall, they tried the play that McDavid tried in the same effort. A pin on the right wall. Puck, careen there. They're fired. Save, Talbot. Puck is poked away. McDavid has it. Connor McDavid turns. He's poked away. Held down. Behind the net. Behind Talbot. Backhander save. Cam Talbot. My goodness. A face-off in front. 11:45 to go. Calgary's been the better team on the draws. Puck is thrown behind. Taken behind Calgary. Pursued in their own end. Thrown away. The Flames keep it there. Holding. Shoots and a kick save by Smith. Edmonton, the better hitting team. But Calgary right now keeps the puck in. A save by Smith, and he just holds it with the glove. 9:15 to go. We're tied at 1. The first goal, Anderson. The second goal, McDavid. A wrister block. Another shot by Gaudreau, and a save by Mike Smith. Mike Smith, a playoff goaltender, a big one. Talbot's become that type of goalie as well. Face-off draw 1. Giordano shoots and kicked away by Smith. Edmonton kicks it away to center. And then that puck close to icing. It will be. Giordano beat out Tanisio to the puck. And with 7:29 to go, the puck is in Edmonton's end. Won by the Flames. Here comes Tkachuk. Fires one through traffic and a save by Smith. Calgary wins the hitting battle by 1 hit. The Edmonton Oilers keep it on the left side. They hold. Shoot, save Talbot. Easy one. Moved by Anderson. They tried to get it to go, and now with 5:30 to play in period 3, we're tied at 1. Calgary keeps the pressure. Saved by Smith. The Flames hold the puck in their own zone. Can't get it to go. It's Kareem to center and back into the Flames' end. Anderson, the small line for Calgary, keeps on going. Shoots one that's battled back by Smith. McDavid has the puck in his own end. Shoots one, almost intercepted, almost played back. That was bad. Ethan Bear able to progress it. Here's Draisaitl, and they hold on. Shoots, save Talbot. Rebound, score! Nugent Hopkins with 2:02 to go. It's 2-1 Edmonton. They kept it there on Nugent Hopkins. Almost what happened earlier with Connor McDavid on Nugent Hopkins' play. He pokes it with the backhander, and there's nothing Talbot can do. And now the Oilers have the Flames on the ropes. And the most pivotal of Game 5s with the series tied 2-2 and a 2-1 Edmonton lead. Won by the Oilers. Ethan Bear backhands it into the Calgary zone. The Oilers continue on their forecheck. The Flames have to get it out quickly. Tkachuk, thrown to Gaudreau. Gaudreau to Monahan. Less than a minute to go. Monahan scores! Goalie wasn't even pulled. Sean Monahan just run up and fired it past Mike Smith, his former teammate. And a wrister has tied this game with less than a minute to go. What a shot. Sean Monahan with the crazy play. Face off one to Edmonton. Bear on for Draisaitl. Leon Draisaitl fires one blocked and deflected. Off the glass to the blue line. Gaudreau, what a good goalie play by Talbot. A good puck handler in his own right. Glove down and taken for Bear. 35 seconds left, and Bear turned the puck over in his own zone. Talbot, he turned the puck over. Here comes Tkachuk to the blue line. Anderson shoots, that's deflected. Here comes Clefbaum to McDavid. 20 seconds left. Connor McDavid holding on. Circles it away. McDavid, a backhander, and a save with the stick by Talbot. 10 seconds left. Gaudreau across the left side. Gaudreau holds on. Shoots, that's blocked. Antoniou, one last chance for the Oilers. 3 seconds left. Antoniou holds on. Shoots, that's blocked off a skate. We're going to overtime in Game 5. The series is tied 2-2. A Nugent Hopkins goal with 2:02 left, and then with less than a minute to go, Not pressured. Monahan tied it up. The winner goes south to Calgary with a 3-2 series lead and the chance to win the series. Here's Tkachuk with it. Tkachuk held on. We had 3 overtime playoff games last night. This is the only game that cannot have an elimination today. Holding hot shooting save by Smith. McDavid for Nugent-Hopkins. Across for Draisaitl. Backhand pass for Draisaitl again. Draisaitl holds on, gloved away and stick. And almost got it back. Fan on the shot. Fan on the puck, excuse me. Here's Tkachuk with it. Tkachuk holding on, lost the puck. From Cheyenne across to Draisaitl again. Draisaitl hold on, slapper, missed the net. Moving on, shooting, kicked away. Oh, that was dangerous for the Edmonton Oilers. Here in overtime. McDavid and Draisaitl scored the last overtime games of the series. Backhand shot, kicked across by Tal. Holds on, waits to the blue line, moves on. Giordano saves Smith, and he gives it across. Edmonton, to see if they can get to center, they can. Here comes Antanasiu. Andreas Antanasiu moves in, he's hit hard. Giordano delivered a perfect pass. Less than 10:30 to go in overtime. Calgary the slapper. That deflected and then hit the blocker of Smith. The drop pass. Shoots, gloved away. Rebound stifled by Edmonton and held. Here come the Oilers to center. Moving in. Fires kicked away. Talbot. Flames close to drawing the center. And they finally get a backhand save off the wall. Shot pass off the wall. Holding there, moves, won't shoot to the blue line. Back there, shoots, and another save by Smith as another Calgary Flame went down. The rush. Does the first line come on? Not yet. Calgary with one last chance. 4 minutes to go in the overtime. We're tied at 2. Shoot, save, Smith. An incredible performance here. Here's Clefbaum in his own zone to center ice. They hold it. Correa shoots, save, Smith. Talbot, excuse me. Holding close to the blue line. Shoots one, that was Bear. 1:50 to go in overtime. We're tied at 2. Calgary blocked. Close to going to the blue line, now to center. Calgary shoots in. Finally, held and taken away. To the left side of the wall. Now the top line is there. McDavid tries to go on the rush. Tried to steal the puck away. Finally moved it. 1 minute to go in overtime. We're tied at 2. Was a play by Monahan, and he was bumped off the puck. Away from Clefbaum. Taken held. Here's Connor McDavid. McDavid with 45 to go. Holding, twirling there. Shoots, bad angle. There's a man in front. He fell down. He's able to do anything with it. Giordano across Monahan to Tkachuk. Matthew Tkachuk holds on. Slapper, kick save, and a penalty coming up against the Oilers that may go into double overtime. This was the round they were in overtime years ago where Marty Jelena scored a second-round ender because of a power play. Calgary to win the draw. One back by Edmonton and cleared. Less than 30 seconds to go here in overtime. Calgary dumps it through. Let's go Oilers is deafening here in Rogers from the right circle. Shot one in front. Edmonton clears but off a skate. Another shot. Save Smith. And then took it away. Edmonton clears. And it hit the goaltender, Talbot. Smith. No, it was Talbot. It's hard because these two goalies play double overtime in Edmonton. In Game 5. And epic go for the change. Gaudreau on the right side, Johnny Gaudreau. Gaudreau is completely unchecked now. Holds on a pass. And the Oilers clear. Calgary still on the power play. 40 seconds left on their man advantage. Finally taken away to Chuck. Away, and then got it back here. 20 seconds left. Shoot, save. One by Calgary. Holds on, centers in front, save, rebound, score! The Calgary Flames win in double overtime in the power play. And it's going to be Mikhail Backlund. Not a juicy rebound. He finally beats Mike Smith. And the Flames are going home with a 3-2 series advantage and a chance to win the series in Calgary. What a game. This building was ready to explode, but the Flames stun Edmonton. And the Oilers in a must-win situation on the road. So Calgary wins in double overtime. Mikhail Backlund. All right, so we are going now to Tampa Bay. Here are the stakes. You know what? I'll wait till the game starts. Okay, guys, this is one of the two games that two series that could, obviously we know the 4 series tomorrow can all end tomorrow, possibility. Game 5, of course, tonight. This is one of the 2 series next, only have 2, that could end today. If Toronto wins, we're headed back up north to Canada. 3-2 series lead still for the Tampa Bay Lightning. If the Lightning win, the series is over and they're going to round 2. Take it back. A dump in play. Tampa trying to end this series tonight at home. Tyler Johnson with it. Johnson holds, continues. Johnson moves close to the Toronto net. Not there yet, though, but still. Her point and taken away. Stamkos at center ice. Toronto continues. Nylander. Going away, it's Matthews. Who's poked down, and now Tyler Johnson with it. Johnson into the Toronto zone. Johnson drop pass. Shoots at a save made. Tampa trying to win that draw, and they completely lost all of it. Here is Toronto. Moving in. Centers it away. And spiked off the wall from Kucherov, who gave it down. They move it away. Shoot, save Anderson. First save of the night by either goaltender. Toronto, the headman. Moving. Holds it taken away, but then intercepted. The Toronto Maple Leafs hold it. They're trying to get the first goal in a elimination game for them. Spiked and then easily kicked away by Vasilevsky. His first save of the night. Turned down there and tried to be kicked away and plugs to center. To the blue line. Tampa Bay. Holding on. Waits. Holds. Shoots. Scores! Tampa Bay strikes first. It's Patrick Maroon. Patrick Maroon scores right up the middle. And a laser beam makes it 1-0 Lightning. Finally holding it there and dumped. Toronto into their zone. Matthews gave it across. Fired, glove down, and held. The play, Clifford, who shot it on net. Clifford and Muzzin are out there. And for Clifford, shoots, blocked. Muzzin has it. Then another shot, that's kicked. Another save, Vasilevsky. Tavares almost solved them. Spike down and goes to center ice. Shot in by the Lightning. They go for the dump in Jace. Clifford tried to help. Tampa looking for a 2-goal lead. Shoot! And blocked, and Nylander. At least back away from Tavares. Back to Nylander. Nylander with it. Spezza's out there too. Nylander turns away, and he's hit hard. Stamkos is in the middle of the ice. Holding on. Waits. A shot blocked. Mitch Marner with it. Marner off for Spezza. Spezza takes it away and then held down. Clifford and blocked. Here comes Johnson. Johnson held to the wall. Less than a minute to go. It's 1-0 Lightning. Backhand pass to Stamkos. On across for Johnson. Johnson holds on. 5 seconds left in the period. Tyler Johnson behind the net. Johnson again. Waits in front. Intercepted by the Leafs. And that'll end period 1 as Toronto clears. Tampa gets a goal from Patrick Maroon to make it 1-0. And the Leafs trail in the game. They must win to stay alive in the Stanley Cup playoffs. Hedman across for Gord. Gord in front, and Spezza carries in his own zone to center ice. Spezza still with it. Spezza holds on the brakes. Turns. Jason Spezza still has it. Won't pass the puck. Now he does. Shoots one, and that was Muzzin. Oh, no. Wire one deflected. And Spezza tries to pin in a bolt. Spezza again, backhand save. Rebound, another shot. That one deflected wide. Oh, my God, Jason Spezza. Stamkos off the wall. Stamkos got it back. And he gives on for Gord. Gord. Backhand pass. On a cross from point. A shot that's deflected and blocked. Held in for a chance and then thrown across. Glove down. What a play. Shattenkirk let it rip. And then another save. A beautiful one by Frederik Andersen. Leafs finally get it in their own end. And then off a stick. The Leafs trying to take it. The Lightning, trying to take it out of the Toronto zone. They had a good chance at it, and the Leafs are offside. Toronto hasn't had an extremely efficient attack going, and they definitely need that because they have to win 3 straight games to advance to round 2 and stay alive. Puck thrown off the glass. We want Cup is being blared here in Tampa. Well, they're going to have to, if they can win this game, go past either the Bruins or the Florida Panthers. Stick down. They'll find that out possibly tomorrow night. The Panthers play Boston in Boston tomorrow, and the Bruins have a 3-1 lead over the Cats. Hold over for Austin Matthews still. Matthews turns. Matthews holding. Shoots, scores! Austin Matthews, backhand shot over Vasilevsky. That's why the Maple Leafs drafted him number 1 a few years ago. What a shot. Vasilevsky can't stop that puck. No way. What a backhand. Forehand to backhand shot over Andrei Vasilevsky. And midway through the second period, the Toronto Maple Leafs have tied Game 5. And to win that draw from Hedman off Stamkos and on for Johnson. Tyler Johnson holding from the right circle. Johnson hit hard. Backhanded across. And held the center. Shot, glove down, Vasilevsky. My goodness. Here's Yanni Gord. Trying to outrace Clifford. Clifford goes in for the hit. Shoots, and that's deflected. Hedman with the check. Hedman shoots, and it shanked it wide. Held to center and shot in by Toronto. Tampa keeps it going. Hedman in his own end. Has to twirl around a couple of leaps. 5 minutes to go in period 2 of Game 5. Lightning lead the series 3-1, and we're tied at 1. Kucherov with it. To the point. Holds on. Saved by Anderson with no traffic. 4:02 to go. We're tied at 1. Again, questions and comments will be good. Here's not Brady Point. It's another shot and held. Vasilevsky to the glove. 3:07 to go in period 2. Tied at 1. Tavares to win the draw for Toronto. He barely does. And Nylander, a defensive play, a shot that went wide. Tampa trying to give it. There's a shot, they score! A turnover by the defenseman of Tampa Bay, John Tavares. And it's 2-1 Leafs. Cross to the right wall. They don't dump in. Tampa Bay now tries to, as a great save was made, trying to make this a 2-2 tie. Anderson makes a save. Another chance, and Point missed on the backhand. Marner deflected and thrown it in. Mikheyev holding on. Mikheyev drive went wide. Matthews with it. One last chance. Matthews and kicked away. Mikheyev can't get to the puck. And we're headed to period 3. The Leafs lead for the first time in a long time. John Tavares has got the goal that makes it 2-1 Toronto. And he'll be the one facing off against his childhood friend, Steven Stamkos. Won by the Leafs. Muzzin to Spezza, a little too far. Icing. And Tampa on a bad Toronto miscue. We're going to have the puck in Toronto zone. They held on. Hedman blocked. High stick, try to keep it there. Spezza now to center. Jason Spezza with Tavares and Nylander. Spezza holding on from the forehand. Drop back to where it was. Trying to clear it in. It was offside. Close to one because he fanned on the puck. Nylander in front. And that's Muzzin across from Tavares to Spezza. A new Bolt gets on the ice. Here's Clifford, brought down by Vasilevsky. Steven Stamkos with it on the wall. Tampa tries to go it all the way down. And here comes Gord. That Gord actually shoots it in. Marner throws it down, and now the Lightning player that was the closest to it didn't have a stick. Has to go get one now, finally does. Pursued, backhands one to Hedman. Hedman made a mistake. Here's Austin Matthews. He scored the first goal of the game for Toronto. Matthews right up, holds on, shoots, fired wide. It's a chance for Mikheyev. Mikheyev holds, save Vasilevsky. His countryman did good to stop the puck. Point on for Hedman. Back across the point. Point is pursued. A turnover, Mikheyev, then kicked away. In front, chance that he got hit. Held on for Braden Point. Right up the middle, Point. Holds on, waits, Point. Toe drag, backhand, save Anderson. Another save by Anderson, and Point's got it right back. Point a backhand, and his stick was tied up. On a cross close to Maroon. Maroon has it, and he shoots in. Trying to win it off Gord. Gord's got it. Fires, save Anderson, he covers. 8:05 to go. It's 2-1 Leafs. We'll be back in Tampa. Stamkos to win the draw. Held on and blocked by Shattenkirk. It was blocked from. Toronto shoots in. Vasilevsky was thinking about getting out, but he didn't. Shattenkirk tied up. A turnover. Toronto. That's blocked off a stick. Held on. Another stick blocks the play. Here come the Leafs. Guy was hit. Stamkos made a huge hit. And Gord to Johnson. Johnson holds. Johnson now. Back for Shattenkirk. Blocked by his own man. Here's Gord to the blue line. Shattenkirk blocked by Nylander. Here's Johnson. Johnson in. Johnson shoots and deflection save by Anderson. Less than 3:40 to go. 2-1 Leafs. Nylander holds, shoots, and that's blocked. 2:50 to go. It's 2-1 Tampa. Kucherov to Stamkos in front. Intercepted by Nylander. Nylander holds, shoots, and fired wide. It's another save by Vasilevsky. Tampa gets it to center. Now Kucherov holding, deflection, and a save by Anderson with a minute to go. Tampa in the Toronto zone. Tavares tries to win the draw, and he can't. Held on, deflected with a ref near him. Holds on to go. That was Palat, a shot, and a save made with Anderson with 53 seconds to go. It's 2-1 Leafs. Leafs trying to stay alive in this series. Tampa trying to get the tying goal and a chance to potentially win this series. Here's Clifford. Net is not empty. They still got their goalie back. Clifford shoots, and it's fought off. Hedman lost the puck. Kept along Shattenkirk. Held it back. Here they come, and a drop pass. The center play, Shattenkirk too far. 30 seconds to go. Here comes Shattenkirk behind the net. In front, shoots one. That was Gord, I think. Here comes Braden Point. 20 seconds left. Fired all the way down. And then the extra attacker is on. 12 seconds to go. Mikheyev to the empty net, and he scores. 11 seconds left. It's 3-1 Toronto, and it looks like there will be a sixth game. Finally won. Tampa Bay to center ice. The Leafs shoot in off the glass. Tampa with one last chance to get it to center. Johnson will hold on, and for the first time in franchise history, the Toronto Maple Leafs have won a playoff game in Tampa Bay. The Leafs hang on 3-1 against Tampa, and we're going to a Game 6 back in Toronto. Okay, so the Leafs stave off elimination, and there will be a Game 6. The series is dropped to 3-2 Tampa. So Toronto will be playing on Saturday night. Hockey Night Canada Saturday night. There will be a Toronto Maple Leafs game in Toronto. A Game 6. So in the last game of the night, I'm going to have a Minnesota Wild against the St. Louis Blues. This is Game 5 as well. So here we go. Game 5 of the Western Conference quarters. The St. Louis Blues have a 3-1 series lead, and the defending champs will defend into round 2 with a win today. If Minnesota, a team really good in Game 5s, can win, they'll go back to Game 6. Shot blocked and deflected off of Binnington. On across O'Reilly. Gives it on to Perron. Back to O'Reilly. O'Reilly holding on. Turning one. O'Reilly behind the net. Taken away, shot, deflected, and then it was kicked by Dubnyk. Suter, close to center. He got it for Stahl. Eric Stahl. First goal for Minnesota would be huge. Stahl it for Parise, and it went off a blue skate. Pietrangelo to Perron. Perron back defensively off the glass. Shot in off of Falk. Here comes Perron in front, and Shen went off of his stick. And now here come the Blues. Right in front, they score! Braden Shen, it's 1-0 St. Louis. Right, the backhand pass. So it's been good, and that was a deflection play in midair that beats the great goaltender. Big Braden Shen, a huge big-time player. And a play by the newly inked Sammy Blais. Eldon Spurgeon who threw that one in. It's 1-0 Blues now. Poked away. Off the right wall. St. Louis keeps it going. On a shot and a save by Dubnyk. A rebound. Deflected the play. On across the center. Tried to shoot it in. And he broke his stick. Has to go for a new one. So potentially there was kind of like a power play. But now all the Minnesota players are in. Now they're changing again. So it's almost like one shot. Save made. Spurgeon. All the Blues fans cheering, "We want Cup." They're a win away from going to the second round and getting an even more likelihood of that possibly happening, and 2 times of the year of that happening. Throwing in the Blues, controlling it, close to the goaltender, holding. That one went off of Dubnyk. Jarred off of the puck. St. Louis keeps it going. Holds on from the backhand to the blue line, shoots Dubnyk the save. And it finally is going to go with Spurgeon off the bank pass to Zuccarello. Matt Zuccarello holds on. Zuccarello couldn't pass it in front, tried to shoot it in front, and that was blocked as well. Spurgeon a shot screen. A rebound went wide. To the cheering of this crowd. Holds onto the blue line, and the puck couldn't even go there because it was stuck on a stick. And then the puck finally went to Binnington, who made the save. 3:50 to go. St. Louis in the Minnesota zone. A shot is blocked off the stick. Steen looking for it. He scored 2 playoff overtime goals this series, 4 in his career. Here comes Stahl. Holds on. Stahl shoots at the outside of Binnington, and it's fought off and corralled by the great play by St. Louis. Shot, glove down, and Dubnyk able to get the puck out of harm's way. Here comes Stahl again. 1:10 to go. Stahl holds on. Shoots, fought off by Dubnyk. Stahl pins a Blue down. Try to keep it away. Another slight turnover. The ice has not been good in St. Louis today. 5 seconds left. Blues trying to get one more shot on goal. The Wild do a good job pinning it. Schwartz to the blue line. Holds one last shot. Don't know where it went, but it was after the horn. So this period is over. Braden Shen makes it 1-0 after 1. The Blues are 2 periods away from a series victory. It would become the second team in the Stanley Cup playoff to win a series this year and the first team in the Western Conference to do it. Pietrangelo along for Perron. David Perron holds on. Perron waits, shoots. That one went wide. Mikko Koivu. Drop pass. From Stahl to Parise. Parise shoots. That sticked away by Binnington. Parise behind the net. Parise holds on. Waits. Deflection, and he got hit. Here comes Perron. Done for Shen, who scored a goal today. Braden Shen holding. Shen lost the puck. Then Suter got it back. Suter to Koivu. Koivu spins to Parise. Stahl on his right side. Parise holds that back for Zuccarello, and a save made. Matt Zuccarello, the drop pass. Held and stopped it by Jordan Binnington, who's continued the shutout today. Kicked away by Jared Spurgeon. Glove down. Binnington. He holds. The face-off, and it's won by Blay. Off the skate, but to center. Robbie Blay with the puck. Blay holds on. Backhand save. A double save by Dubnyk. Spurgeon along with it. The Wild keep it in. Shoots and blocked. Behind the center boards to Zuccarello. Shoots off the blocker. Back for Zuccarello. To the point, Suter. Back close where Bouchard was. Blues keep it in their own end now. Taken away by Steen. First time he's touched the puck tonight. Steen tried to get the puck, but Suter did a good job corralling him away from it. Wild want to get a goal soon. There's about 9 minutes left in period number 2 here in Game 5. 1-0 St. Louis. Steen on the right side. Alex Steen holds on. Steen waits. Can't shoot, he's hit. To the point, they say he was in. Holds on, and a good play again. Shot one, glove save by Dubnyk. And Suter off the glass. Finally taken away by Rask, who shot one directed to the corner board. Steen, backhand pass along. 5:20 to go. Steen trails the play. St. Louis keeps it in. It's a noisy environment here. Shoots and a save by Dubnyk. Rebound kept and drawn. Post to center, Zach Parise. Off the left side. Parise holds on. Waits. Parise shoots. Blockered away with the stick as well by Binnington. Stahl has it. Stahl in front. Spurgeon shoots. Glove save. Stahl again. Holds on. Rebound kicked away by Binnington. The Wild continue with the flurry of chances they've had. Spurgeon holds. Deflected to the glove of Binnington, who holds. Minnesota 3 of 5 here on the faceoff. Now they're 4 of 6. A shot that's blocked. Blues get it to center ice and they shoot in. St. Louis changes. Cross for the Minnesota Wild. 10 seconds left for the Wild. Holds on. Waits. Can't shoot the puck. Now does he score? Finally get a goal. It's going to be Evan Bouchard. Evan Bouchard finally scores with about 5 seconds left in period number 2. And as good as Jordan Binnington's been, 5.7 left in the period. The Wild are going to take a tie game to the 3rd. Face off to Suter. Suter will go to the corner. Suter a dump in, and that'll end the 2nd period. The Blues had a dominant period 2. But the Wild had the pressure on, and with 5 seconds left, they tied game number 5. And we are tied going to period number 3. Blues trying to win this series. Wild trying to find a way to extend it back to Minnesota in the game 6. Down 3-1 in the series. Tied 1-1 in the game. Suter to Parise. Parise holds on. Blocked off his stick. Defensively, Gilbert. Suter shoots one, and somehow Binnington keeps it square, keeps his pad square, keeps the puck under him. Final game of the night, game 5, 1 down to Spurgeon, backhands, 1 deflected, and now the Blues keep it going close to center. Alex Steen. Steen to the left wall. Steen in front. Couldn't get his guy. That was Blay. Zuccarello with it. Zuccarello to the left circle. Pass in front. Easy save, Binnington. Blues close to center ice. Defensively, they've got it. Now Thomas holds on. The Wild get out of there. Fiala kept in. Shoots Steen. Almost made it, but Blay has to go to the center ice. Pietrangelo deflected off a stick. Fiala gets it away. Here come the Wild. Corner boards. The Wild keep it in and taken away by the Blues. Center pass to Alex Steen. Steen holds on. Spurgeon intercepts the pass. 11 minutes to go. Wild shoot in. Falk is forechecked. Back for Fiala. Fiala backhand, and he was hit, so he couldn't get a real good shot on the play. Fiala with it. Can't shoot it in front. Hey, Binnington. And Fiala got hit again. Crowd loves it. 1-1, 8:40 to go. Holds on. Para! Pass in front! Robbie Blais scores! Braden Shen to Robbie Blais. And hits 2-1 St. Louis Blues. The Blues are now 8:32 away from a 5-game series win. The Wild now are chasing. Once again, St. Louis has been the super dominant team in this series. Suter, the bank pass to Zach Parise, and Stahl is offside. The neutral zone draw for Minnesota. The Blues need this, and they need this. The Wild need this, and they need a goal quickly. Okay, they drop off. Shoots. Might have been deflected. Trying to jar it away. Shen. Braden Shen, who scored the game winner last year in the first round against the Winnipeg Jets. Shen has not registered a point against their southern neighbors. Now it's held. Blues keep it there. Center play. O'Reilly kicked. Rebound score! This time it's Thomas. And it's 3-1 Blues with 2:35 to go. And you can bring out the Zamboni. That might be enough. Blais scores. Now Thomas scores. That might be it to beat the Wild and to send the Blues on to round 2. We'll have to see. Parise to Stahl. The Wild are down by 2 goals. Stahl in front scores! Eric Stahl, 1:47 to go. Short angle, and it's not over yet. It's 3-2. They were still announcing the goal, and Eric Stahl runs right up and somehow shoots this puck past Jordan Binnington. And we have a 3-2 game with 1:47 to go in Game 5. Hunt for Suter. Defensively, the Wild shoot in, and they have to go board crashing here. A minute to go in Game 5. Perron with the puck. Bumped off. Is Stahl onside? Yes. Dumps it on across to Koivu. He runs and chases. Goes and chases. Stahl with it. Koivu's behind Parise's behind the net. Stahl in front. Got hit. Poked it away from Pietrangelo. Now to O'Reilly. 40 seconds to go. Wild have not pulled their net. Soon they're going to have to. Stahl goes for Suter. Shoots. Off the stick. And now there's the extra attacker is out. Koivu backhands. Now to Parise. Parise holds on. Parise waits. Shoots. Hey, Binnington. 24 seconds to go. He stops the puck. 11 hits for the Blues, 7 hits for the Wild. Wild trying to shoot one on the draw. They do. Binnington stops the puck and holds on with 20 seconds to go. And the Wild are going to need all the time they can get here. Koivu, trying to win the draw. Right up for Parise. Wins off for Gilmore. Shoots, that's blocked. Off of Shen. With 12 seconds left. Shen, he's intercepted away. Here's Stahl. That was a chance for the Blues to get it to center. Shen made a play. Stahl, 5 seconds to go. Falk to Shen. Shen to center. The Blues are second round bound. 3-2 winners, and the St. Louis Blues will defend some more. They are headed to round 2 with an impressive Game 5 3-2 victory over the Minnesota Wild. The Wild were supposed to be completely rebuilding. They find a way to get back into the playoffs, but lose in a 5-game series to the St. Louis Blues. They win Game 1, but they lose the next 4. The St. Louis Blues will face the winner of Dallas and Colorado. Dallas, who has a 3-1 series lead over Colorado, of course. They could see their opponent tomorrow, but regardless, the St. Louis Blues are going to the second round of the 2020 Stanley Cup playoffs. Right, there you have it. The second team to move on and the first in the Western Conference. It's the St. Louis Blues. And they'll face the winner of Dallas and Colorado. And it will be in this building. We'll have to wait and see. We could find out tomorrow, depending if Dallas wins tomorrow. But it's a lot of things to see. We'll have 4 games tomorrow. All could be decided tomorrow. The opening game. The opening game, tomorrow is going to be. What was the last game? The opening game tomorrow is going to be the Boston Bruins against the Florida Panthers. Then it will be the Washington Capitals against the Pittsburgh Penguins from Washington. Then the Vancouver Canucks against the Vegas Golden Knights, and then we'll end with Dallas and Colorado. We can see handshakes tomorrow. All games. If Boston wins, they go to the second round of the Stanley Cup playoffs to face off against the winner of Toronto-Tampa Bay. If the Washington Capital, if the Florida Panthers win, we go back to Florida for a Game 6. If the Washington Capitals win, they will move on to the second round to face off against the New York Islanders. If the Pittsburgh Penguins win, they will force a Game 6 back in Pittsburgh. Penguins have never gone back from a 3-1 series stranglehold against the Caps. I don't believe the Caps have ever put the Caps have had a 3-1 stranglehold against the Penguins at only one time in their franchise history, and it was in 1994, and they won that Game 5. The Penguins have never gone back from a 3-1 stranglehold against Washington. I don't believe the Caps have ever done that and the Caps have never done that against Pittsburgh. Neither team, when put in a 3-1 stranglehold, has come back against the other in the playoffs. So we'll see how that goes. So if Pittsburgh wins, they go back to Pittsburgh. If in the third game, if forgetting. Oh, that's right. If Vancouver wins, they head on to the second round of the playoffs to face the winner of Calgary and Edmonton. If Vegas wins, they force a Game 6 back in Nevada. And for the last game, if Colorado wins at home, they force a Game 6 back in Dallas. And if the Stars win, they move on to the second round for a second-round rematch from last year to play the St. Louis Blues. That'll be it for today. An overtime win for the Calgary Flames. A double overtime win, from Mikhail Backlund and the Calgary Flames. I believe that was a 3-2 win for the Calgary Flames in double overtime. A 3-1 Toronto Maple Leaf win over the Tampa Bay Lightning, and a 3-2. They make a 3-2. The Calgary Flames take a 3-2 series lead. The Lightning's series lead is reduced to 3-2. Maple Leafs force a Game 6, and the St. Louis Blues win 3-2 over the Minnesota Wild and they win the playoff series 5 games against Minnesota. That'll be it, everybody. Everybody stay safe. Have a good night and happy hockey, everybody.